Hello everybody and welcome back to some more modded Isaac. I was going to say modded Enter the Gungeon. I was just in Gungeon Burn at the minute. It's been a little while since I played some Isaac. I have really slowed down my Isaac videos at the moment, and I know some of you may be a little bit disappointed about that because some of you are here for all of the Isaaking, but I've been enjoying other stuff and I think that's healthy, so I'm going to continue to do so for now, at least until I feel there's a reason to sort of have a resurgence for Isaac, like there's some new content and stuff. Is it this one that we can do for free? No, it's the other one. My bad. Okay, I'm just going to crush both of these then. Get ourselves some early starting health. But I thought, why not jump in for a bit of a golem run? Fires arced explosive shots at nearby enemies. This seems bad. It seems like it could be kind of dangerous, but I kind of like that. So we're just going to see how it goes. Smelts a random worm, a bug trinket, smelts any. Oh, this could be also pretty bad. Okay, we got wiggle worm, and then any future ones we pick up will be automatically smelted as well. Honestly, wiggle worm's one of the better ones because we get spectral tears out of it and a fire rate increase. So I think overall it's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit wary of the little explosive guy, but honestly, I actually kind of think he could be pretty good as long as we can work around it. Having the ability to just throw out these. Also, I think we can go to Cash Room because it does take red hearts off us now with the mod that we're using. So I'm going to go straight in here and take a little look, see what we got going on. Unfortunately, nothing special. A little bit harder to hit with the wiggly shots, but not crazy difficult. We got a key out of it. That alone is pretty good. And then do you know what? I'm actually going to take some spicy keys as well. I was hoping I could use the iframes to get out there, but not quite, not quite. It's okay, like I said, it only takes red hearts from us now, so it's not as big of a deal as it used to be. I'm noticing my mic's peaking a little bit. Let me know if my mic, is in my voice volume. Let me know if it's too loud. It's hard to really tell while I'm recording the episode. I'm just noticing it's peaking the volume a little bit. I think it's just closer to my mouth than normal, but it might be okay. So I'm going to leave it for now, and you guys can let me know if you have any suggestions on changes to the volume and stuff. But yeah, like, obviously, I kind of went from... I made pretty drastic changes. I kind of went from doing Isaac every single day for a couple of years, down to sort of the last year, I've been doing it every other day, and now it's kind of just, like, once or twice a week, kind of when I feel like it. I do want to be more consistent with my uploads to the specific days that people know things are coming. And I'll be honest, I would like to get out more Isaac. Realistically, there's like I said, two sort of big reasons for why you guys aren't getting as much Isaac as you used to. One of them is the biggest one. It's burnout. Like, when you've played a game for like 2,000 hours, you get a bit burnt out on it. And it loses some of the charm, even if you still enjoy the game, which I very much do, but it does lose a little bit of the charm, at least recording it. The other big one is my work schedule. Like, for those of you that don't remember or don't know, about 3 months ago, I got a new job. Maybe not even that long ago. In February, I got made redundant at my last job, and then at the start of the next month, I started a new job. Start of March, I started a new job, and this new job has been a lot better, but also a lot more intense in terms of workload than my previous job. My previous job, gonna be honest, was a little bit of a joke. I got pretty lucky and got a job where I worked from home and could basically get away with working like a few hours a day sometimes, if not less. Because of it was poorly ran, and yeah, there was a lot of issues with it realistically. I mean, that's not very good, so we can probably just axe that for some soul hearts. I'll try and find secret room as well here. Make sure we crush the right one here. Yeah, there you go. We'll crush that. Oh, it gave us a friendly portal on being crushed. Okay, thank you. I kind of forgot about that ability. Yeah, so I had a lot of time to do YouTube. In fact, I filled most of my days with creating YouTube content. That isn't the case anymore. Now I have a lot more commitments with my work. I have a lot more work to do, which is more fulfilling, definitely. I think it's a better experience for myself. I get a lot more growth out of it. I feel like my work means more. That's a bit of a shame there. I feel like my work means a bit more, and I'm liking what I'm doing. But it unfortunately leaves me a bit less time to do YouTube, which basically kind of, it doesn't change too much. The main things it changes is it means I have to really think about what I want to record. So at the minute, as I said, I'm enjoying Enter the Gungeon more. Therefore, I want to make sure I make more Gungeon videos. Not only because I'm enjoying it, but also because they're doing well on YouTube. I want to make sure to provide people with the content that they're enjoying. So I've been making sure to do more of that. 5 keys, consumes 1 key, drops the contents of a random chest. We'll do this. Why not? Well, why not? Tears up is awesome. Ooh, we got a lockpick there. That's actually pretty useful in this room. If we can get a bomb, that would be rather nice. In fact, can we... Oh, I was really hoping we could get our dude to fire at that. If we get a bomb, we can maybe use that. I mean... Technically, wasn't quite how I was expecting that to work, but I think I can do this. If I use that, I can get into here. Really cool, those little lockpicks. They're very rare, but really nice. But yeah, so I have to kind of focus on what I want to upload and make sure I'm sort of uploading the right stuff. Which leaves a little less time for making sure I fulfill everything. Like, you'll kind of notice that Nuclear Throne, I've stopped doing that, at least for now. That's not a permanent removal. It will come back at some point. And Isaac has slowed down significantly, but again, it doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. So it's just kind of changed how I do YouTube. You'll notice as well that I don't do YouTube every single day anymore. Really, that gave me nothing? Ooh, wow, it's literally a random chest. It could be a red chest, I see. Okay. I kind of need to be careful with my key usage here to make sure I don't overdo it, but... I'm liking this as an active. It's pretty cool. We can use our keys for a lot. So yeah, like, I hope that none of you guys are, like, sort of... taking it as me not enjoying YouTube, or you're sort of wondering where my content is, or like kind of worried about the fact that there isn't as much content as usual. I hope that isn't like giving you guys too much cause for concern. That's a bit of a shame. I really hope that you guys are still sort of sticking with it. I mean, to be fair, the viewership's still there. Isaac's definitely dropped off a little bit, but in general, the viewership's still there. So I know that you guys are still watching and enjoying most of my content. I don't want to like feel like I've just dropped off the face of the earth sort of thing. I honestly will definitely smelt this because it just seems risky and fun. So we'll have that locked in. Probably should have just gone the other way there, but oh well. Again, I can probably go to the chaos room here. Ooh, we need another bomb. I've got an Algis rune here. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. Give me a bomb, please. Yeah, let's go in here. These are very worthwhile now. Now, that's a shop. I am going to open that. I realize we don't have a lot of keys, and our keys are pretty valuable right now. But, yeah, I'm going to say there's some good stuff in here. I'm going to grab that and grab the treasure card and pop it. Occasionally fire tears that cause bleed. That's not too bad. Get a rock trinket out of that. And I might come back for that. We'll see. We'll see. But I did just get a bomb, so I can go and bomb this. Hopefully, yeah, I guess I hopefully get a soul heart, and then I'm gonna quickly go back down here and smelt this blood trinket thingy, this blood rock trinket. I quite like the idea of this as well. Of course, with this guy, I want to get as much smelted to us as we possibly can, if available. So we'll be trying to do that wherever possible. But yeah, like. I sometimes take a day off during the week, depending on my workload at the time, just depending on if I have time to record. Or more so, it's not even more so time, it's like energy. Sometimes you have a busy day at work and you want to just like play a game and relax. You don't want to have to record kind of thing. Oh, really? I was really hoping that using the active... I'll definitely take another tears up. I was really hoping that using this active while I had golden keys would do something, but unfortunately it didn't. It just kind of wasted a key. My bad. And then obviously as well that I do take weekends off now as well. So realistically, we've gone down from like 6-7 videos a week to like 4 or 5, which I've realized for a lot of you guys is a lot less than before. So I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel. Would you rather have like more content like more often, or like a bit less content that's going to be of what I would think is higher quality? Transfire an X-shape, heals a heart on pickup. When Crush spawns 3 drowned charges and heals a heart. Okay. I'm going to go Angel Deal here because my health is valuable as this character. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, I'm hoping that you guys see it the way that I do, and you'd rather have a little less often videos, but have them be sort of more energetic and what I would hope is higher quality. Also, it's kind of crazy this portal is still living. Portal's doing as well. But yeah, it's difficult to say, because at the same time, like I said, I don't really want to be letting people down. Like, especially considering I switched up sort of my content schedule pretty drastically, pretty fast. It went from pretty much content 6 days a week, every week, to like 4 days a week, 5 days a week, and like different games and stuff. So I hope it wasn't too drastic a change for most of you. I do think, from what I've seen at least, the vast majority of Isaac viewers, people that were here for only Isaac, are watching my other content, especially Enter the Gungeon. I feel like you guys are definitely watching that, because the Gungeon views are pretty good for the most part. For my channel, my size of channel, what we got here? Okay, we don't really care about either of those. For like my size of channel, I really feel like getting anything above 1,000 views on a video is pretty decent. I'd like to see more. I'd like that to hit around 2,500. If I could get to the point where I'm hitting 2.5k per video, I'd be really happy. But at the minute, that's just not super realistic. YouTube's very fickle. It kind of is what it is. But it's always nice to see, like I said, getting around 1,000. And I feel like for the most part, I'm hitting that. Isaac does seem to fluctuate very heavily with that. Sometimes I hit that super easily. Sometimes I'll hit that within like 12 hours. And other times the video will be up for like a week and it's only hit like 800, which I'm still not entirely sure what causes that. I don't know if it's like the thumbnail isn't hitting, or YouTube's algorithms just doing some weird shenanigans and it didn't get pushed, or like if subscribers aren't seeing the video. It's really hard to know. Or maybe, like I said, it's to do with changing the sort of consistency of my uploads. Maybe changing things... Oh god. Maybe changing things there is like having an effect on it. I don't know. I'm sure there's a few of you that are like, goddamn, just play the game, stop ranting about YouTube. Talk about the game, please. Which I apologize for if there's any of you out there that think that. But I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of an insight to the process as to sort of why I've made some of the decisions I have with my upload schedule and when you guys are seeing videos. I think hopefully you guys can sort of make sense of it and it's understandable to an extent. I need to find more secret rooms. We're not finding as many trinkets as I'd like. This is a pretty awful room here. These enemies are truly very, very annoying. Need some more damage as well. Damage would be lovely around about now. Bomb him. Hey, another key there's really good. Thank you. And this is slightly annoying as well. Pop your little brain out. There you go. Okay, unfortunately, I think he finally died. Our portal, so our friends here aren't going to last forever. But they did a good job while they were here. There's certainly no dismissal of that. They did a good job while they were here. Can you chill, my guy? I'm going to pop this now. It's not going to quite last the entire way through the fight, but it's a little bit of extra damage, which is useful. Unfortunately, it's not going to last through the fight at all, because I'm probably going to lose all of it by the time I've killed all these guys. Oh god, the mini-bombs almost got me. Yeah, we're kind of struggling a little bit for DPS and the bosses and stuff here. We've got good damage. That's nice. Oh my god. My dodging skills are not up to par, people. They're not up to par. I kind of want to use a bomb, but we've only got one, so I'm a bit apprehensive to do so. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Got about halfway now. The extra explosions from our little dude are not crazy high damage, but they're definitely helping. I still don't really know how I meant to dodge that attack. He just kind of pushes you into a wall, and it's like, okay, I accept my fate. There you go, we got him. Took a bit of doing. We did get our angel deal. Awesome. Damage if there's a curse present on the floor. Damage for the floor when entering a curse room for the first time. Damage boost multiplied by 1.5 with another geode. That's pretty gosh darn good right now, I'd say. And this is a very, very nice item. What's this do? Can be used without full charge, creates an orbiting shield that pushes enemies. We're definitely going to take this. Chance to shoot a Holy Flame along with Fired Tears. The Holy Flame has an aura that increases our damage. Yeah, just you guys know how this works. It's pretty amazing. Right, let's quickly pop down here and see if there's much to do. Yeah, I was hoping there was one of these guys. And what we got here. Damage up, tears up. Boosted if holding another rock every 30 tears. Reroll the other held trinket. Extra effects don't apply to pocket sand. Interesting. I don't really think that's something we need. But I will reroll it and see if we get something better. Chance to spawn. Ooh. Interesting. Unfortunately, I think the two that we've got right now are really nice. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm gonna smush this one. I'm gonna keep those other two. I'm going to keep those two. I'm happy with those. Right. Let's boogie on 1 second. Right, let's keep this baby rolling. Oh, wrong door. Wrong door. Wrong door. There we go. I'm really happy to have this Holy Habanero here. This thing could be pretty gosh darn good. Ooh, we got pretty good Planetarium chance right now. Ooh, our damage is... Yeah, while we've got a curse, our damage is feeling juicy. And we've got curses quite often at the moment, so it's working out for us. Teleports to super secret room. I'm just going to do that straight away. And we just get a bunch of keys and a bone heart and some cards. This was a good room. All enemies in the room with Midas freezing, unprimed Giga Bomb, and Midas freezing again. We got 2 of those. Wow, okay. So I'm gonna pop this here. Wow, this was a really good room to use that on. That was unexpectedly amazing. I'm going to quickly go and grab this other one as well. I don't really care about the unprimed Giga Bomb. I always accidentally use them in the wrong place anyways, so they're not that big of a deal to me. Oh, hello. Our damage has gone up so much with those fires. So I can actually use this here to reroll this into 15% chance to fire a grey tier that leaves behind a trail of slowing creep. I'm not going to take that, but I am going to go and smell it. I'm going to smelt both of these. Does lower our damage a little bit, because once things are smelted, you do have they do have less of an effect. Effigy of Denial. I think we want to keep the Effigy of Denial, to be fair. I think it's pretty good. I think it's decent. Oh, there's a penny hidden behind that. There you go. I got it. I got it. What I really do need to do, what would be ideal for YouTube, sorry to come back to this topic once again, but what would be ideal for me, really, is find a day or evening that I've got free and just record, like, 2 or 3 videos for, like, Enter the Gungeon or Isaac, and then do that, like, twice a week, so I have, like, a little bit of a backlog. And then I'd be good to go. I'm just not disciplined enough to actually make sure that happens. That's the issue. I need more discipline. I did actually used to have a really, really healthy system of, like, backlogs and stuff. I had a lot more backlogs than I have nowadays, and it was perfect. It was ideal. Oh, no secret room again. Getting really unlucky with those. It was ideal, but I've since not been a good boy, and I've let that sort of fall by the wayside a little bit. Smelts a copy of a trinket the player is currently holding in their trinket slots. If the player has no... Ooh, okay. So I can just, like... There you go. Nice. I probably should have waited there for a... What's this? Probably should have waited there for something that would have been a bit more useful to smell, but oh well. Grants a cumulative luck range tiers shot speed when entering a secret room. Bonus only applies while holding the trinket. Pretty good for now. And you know what? I'll pop this as well, because I want to know where that secret room is. I'm kind of waiting to see more of those snaky enemies. The sort of millipede, centipede type enemies before I use my King of Midas again. Because if there's another one on this floor, those enemies, they give some good stuff. Good. Don't need to be re-rolling the keys right now. Probably should have waited to kill these enemies before doing that. I don't think my my Ipecac shots damage me, you know. Right, let me quickly go down here, and I'm going to go and get rid of both of these to free up some slots, and we'll come back to that. Good, good. And I'm going to hold on to this. The minute we got a little bit of range out of it, obviously not that great. Check in here. Fortunately, not the best of results. Okay. Beautiful. These holy fires are awesome. Random item smart fly. Doesn't really help that much. It is what it is. Right, I think actually I'm just going to go, and to do that it's much, much quicker for us to just skedaddle over to the shop. I do love the, like, ability to travel around the floor like that. It's really, really nice. a little bit of cheeky teleport action. I'm also going to pop my book twice, no, 3 times. Okay. It's a bit annoying that sometimes they can just pay out with nothing, but I guess it is what it is. Don't destroy the fire. I need that for damage. It makes my life so much better when that fire's around. Yeah, I guess we'll take that for now as well. In fact, let me just go and smelt that real quick. Get these two sitting on top of each other, because why not? And down we go. Obviously, with Golem runs, they do take a little bit longer. You have to put a bit more effort into managing your trinkets, but I feel like it's worthwhile. Oh, we finally got that Planetarium to proc. Nice. And hello, we got one of you. Do you know what's a good trade? Soul Heart for a Zealot Heart? Literally the same thing, but better. Okay. Whoa, what the hell are these enemies? I do not know, but they worry me. And they drop troll bombs on death as well. I actually don't know what mod these are from. Are these Fiend Folio enemies that I've just never seen before? There's always a chance it's just a Fiend Folio enemy that I've literally never seen before. Like, that can happen. Okay, so now I'm going to pop this because there's a lot of enemies there. Pretty worthwhile, I'd say. Pretty worthwhile. Just gonna quickly go down here and see if there's a thing to bomb. There it is. Hello. Moonstone 2 Electric Boogaloo. Most intriguing, to be honest. Most intriguing. So going to Secret Room should give us double stats now, I think? Honestly, not entirely sure.
3 of diamonds.
Extra bomb there, thank you. I'm liking these slowing creep shots. I'm glad I smelted those on. They're showing themselves to be pretty good. Also, that's pretty useful too. Temperance Machine, I'm not going to use it right now because we actually have a lot of money and no real need to risk our HP. But I'll pop it down and leave it there for if we want to use it at some point. Wow, what a crock of shit. What a terrible, terrible room for us. Thanks for that. A little bit of pride. Need a higher fire rate so we can Actually, to be fair, a fire rate says 5.37. It doesn't feel that high, though. I want a faster fire rate so I can trigger more of the holy fires. That's what I was going to say. The holy fires are top notch, and we want as many of those as we can get out. Doot, 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 doot. Give me that key. Give me that key. But yeah, YouTube's a bit of a vicious cycle, because you play a game a ton, like I did with Isaac, and you build up a pretty decent audience, but then you have an audience that is only captivated by that single game. So you try to branch out to other games, and you do that successfully, but by successfully branching out to other games, you kind of lose the interest of the initial audience for the game that you started playing, because you're now flooding their feed with games that they don't want to see. So it's really difficult to sort of maintain a good balance. I tend to just do it by not playing too many games at once. I did used to play like 5 games each week, which was just kind of crazy. Now that like I look back on it, I used to do at a point in my life during doing YouTube, I used to do 10 videos a week. That's like literally double the capacity that I have for myself right now. How the fuck do I do this? I don't want to work that out. Like, literally used to do double what I do now. I used to do multiple days of 2 videos a day. It was a lot, man. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot. Oh, dude, with the active items, can you chill? I will take that, because I'm not going to take too many pills, so... I can get behind that. Okay, this has to be a secret room, right? That it does. The bomb wasn't even necessary. So I do get 2 sets of stats, nice. 10 pickups into their doubled equivalents. Do we have a smelter this floor? I don't think we do we? Let me just quickly go check. Nah, we don't, unfortunately. We'll be leaving that there then, I think. Because I'm pretty down to play around with what we've got going on here. With the having 2 of the same trinket. Kind of nice. Ooh, very nice. Wasn't expecting that. You don't get many, in fact, what secret room is that from? Like, what mod is that from? Because you don't often get item rooms in second secret rooms, so I'm a bit surprised by that. Just says JJ. I don't know what JJ is. Not Fiend Folio, though, and it's not one of mine. So I'm not entirely sure. I do have to prep some videos for next week, though, because I'm getting married next week. Which means I will not be focusing much on YouTube at all. I need to make sure I've got all my videos squared away for that. I could just take some time off and not do any videos during that time, but nah. I'm gonna do some. I'll prepare some for you guys. Can you chill? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, we need some better base damage right now. Our base damage is still a little iffy. Look at him go. Cube of meat. What we got going on here? Drops a key on pickup if there is a locked door in the room. Okay, that's not great overall, but I will take it for now. And I'm going to check this out because I would like some more damage. Smelts a copy of the player's currently held. Okay, this is really good for us this time. So let's take this. But we don't want to smelt these 2 trinkets here because, as it says, these 2 trinkets that we're holding on to only work while we're holding them. They do not work while smelted. Okay. To be fair, do I really want to keep these? Bonus only applies while holding the trinket. Yeah, because I'm getting no bonus at all from them right now. Do you know what? I'm going to double re-roll these. Both of them, and try and get some interesting stuff, and then double smelt. Enemies get a random weak point. I think we can go for better. We've got a lot of money here, so let's play for broke. Ooh, yes, okay. That is rather nice. We will definitely grab that one. So that one's one of them, and we'll re-roll this one so we get something a bit better. Yeah, we don't need more random worm trinkets, thank you. Nah. Nah. Ooh, yes. Both of those are good. Both of those are good. Right, so now if we pop this, it should smelt both of these onto us, right? Oh, wait, no. It only smelted one. But now we can... Okay. Interesting. Not quite what I was hoping for there, but... Because it smells like a copy of your currently held trinket, not smelts the actual trinkets themselves. I think overall this is a pretty good setup we got going on right now. Bugger Tears. Oh, that's a good little golden bomb there. Bugger Tears plus the bruising bounty tears. I'm happy with them. We all good? Let me go grab that golden bomb real quick. Yeah, these are two of my favorites, actually. The bruising's very, very nice. What's happening here? Why are you over there, my guy? What happened to you? Kind of missed that there. I was hoping I could get him with a bomb, but I whiffed it a little bit. Soul Heart, thank you muchly. Still got item room to find on this floor first. The bleeding tears are also helping out a nice amount. We got a brimstone boy here from Juno. That's our planetarium item that we got. Looked secret roomy to me, I had to try it. Really, you revealed this man as well? You have to do that? Did you have to do that? A little bit of overkill taking that there, but oh well. More money to work with. See, this also looks very secret roomy to me, but I've been wrong before, and I am wrong once again. I could have just taken the little teleport thing to get back to the starting room a bit faster here, but oh well, oh well. I could now pay to smelt both of these, but remember they do have a stronger effect when they're not smelted. And I'm kind of digging the effect that they have right now, how strong they are together. Because I think they're both geodes as well. I think if you're holding two geodes, it boosts their effect. I think I'm just going to hold on to these two as they are. Are we not done with this room yet? Okay, thank you for brim snapping that guy for me. There's a secret room. Got a devil deal. Lump of coal right now would go hard, so I appreciate it. I say I appreciate it because I already know he's going to give me a lump of coal. What did I tell you? Get in. Oh wow, we got an item from that. I didn't know you could get an item from it. Ooh, also 2 look upgrades is really nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't think we can get much out of that, to be honest. Oh, hello, good guy. How are you? Gain damage and speed depending on how close the player is to enemies. Let's go and smelt that, shall we? I like that as an idea. Seems pretty intriguing to me. Still looking for the item room, remember? Give me these slow-ass rooms constantly. Yeah. Sadly, a bit of the wrong way syndrome here. Yeah, we've got two brimstone-y boys right now. We also got the shop. I kind of didn't realize we didn't have the shop yet. I think it's because we fought Greed in the secret room. Got myself a little confused. Game, can you chill? I mean, if you give me Mutant Spider, I'll be okay with it. But IBS, really? Let's go check what's in the shop before we waste all of our money on this. I didn't mean to go down here. My bad. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to waste all my money on the machine. Let's go. Yes, baby. And we'll bomb it for the last chance at Squeezy. We didn't get it, but we got a glitched item, though. Intriguing. Oh, we got the glitch item. I always forget it does that. It's weird. It's a glitch with a glitch item. It always gives us a bunch of those little capsules, 2 broken hearts, and a bunch of golden hearts, as well as the actual effect of the item itself. It's very, very wacky. Unfortunately, we do have to walk all the way back over here, normally. I still can't figure out what causes glitched items to do that, because they don't always do it, but they do it a lot of the time. It's definitely a mod conflict of some sort, but I'm unsure what it is. But our item rooms have been utterly disgustingly garbage this run, to be honest. Like, let's just take account. What good have we actually had from our item room so far? So we've got the worm item. I'd say that's pretty trash. It's fun, but it's trash. We got... What do we get next? Smart Fly. And I think that's it. Is that actually all we've had from item rooms this entire run? We've had... We definitely got a Smart Fly. And we definitely got the worm item. But I don't think we took a single other item, you know? Which I think is crazy. I think that's absolutely mental. If someone wants to let me know in the comments if that was actually the case, that's like, luckily this run's going pretty well because of the character we're playing. But if we weren't playing this character, we'd have some significant disadvantages right now. This would be a very, very difficult run. Because just think, we wouldn't have Bleeding Tears, we wouldn't have Ipecac shots, we wouldn't have Slowing Creep, we wouldn't have the bonus damage from Curses, we wouldn't have the ability to reroll, we wouldn't have Bugger Tears, we wouldn't have Bruising Tears, we wouldn't have the extra damage when we're near players. Realistically, Juno and the Holy Flame would be the only two things carrying this run right now. Everything else isn't really cutting the cheese. I was really hoping that'd be an Emperor card. That would have been very, very nice. On use causes Isaac to vomit various types of creep. I can get down with that for a boss fight. I think, to be fair, another thing like with with sort of Isaac versus Gungeon is playing modded Isaac is a little bit of a chore just because of how laggy it can be. Obviously, we've got ways of getting around it, like with the lossless scaling, making it more watchable and stuff like that, but it is still, like, kind of rough to play sometimes. It is still a little bit chunky, a little bit slowed down, and Enter the Gungeon just isn't like that. Enter the Gungeon modding is just, like, flawless and works so well. So that's definitely another part of it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put aside some time to record a bunch of various episodes of things. For a minute there, I was going to say who we're actually playing as, but I was just talking about the fact that we're Golem. Yeah, I might just do a run-through of a bunch of different modded characters and record some episodes. Okay, people enjoy them. And the difficulty as well with Gungeon, like, modded thumbnails is people are always looking for stuff that's new. So it's kind of hard to, like, go back to something like Golem and make it, like, an interesting thumbnail that people will be more sort of intrigued to take a look at. Okay, down we go. Things are looking good. Should be able to beat out the rest of this run pretty quickly. Okay, I'm going to pop both of these right now. For the next 20 seconds, enemies drop a bunch of hearts and stuff. This is a perfect boss for this, honestly. Actually, the most perfect thing it could have possibly have been. Oh, the keys there. I'm not able to get them all. But we got a good amount. That was pretty awesome. We still got any time left? Okay, that was pretty good. We can pop our book like crazy now. Okay, overall the payout from this wasn't amazing. Like, we didn't get a ton of stuff, but health-wise, pretty good stuff. Unfortunately, we are not needing the health right now. Technopin, where are you? There you go. That guy, absolutely covered in bugger tears. What I like to see. Well, we got a rainbow heart right in front of that blood bank, but honestly, we do not need it. But yeah, what a perfect room we got then. We seem to have a lot of locusts right now, a lot more than we should have. I know this item can be a little buggy on saving and exiting the run, but it shouldn't be otherwise. Maybe it's just when we go to another floor we get a few more. Maybe the item just very, very good. Taken care of. Nice. Yeah, it is crazy how we've not really got that many sort of consequential items yet. This run is kind of slapping pretty hard. That item room that had the ram's head plus mutant spider in it for quad shot, that was a pretty good grab. I'm liking our shot speed as well. Hey, found the boss. And like I said, Spectral from Wiggleworm is helping a ton. Like we're killing the boss, skipping an entire phase of the Mum's Heart fight there. So I'd say that's pretty darn good. Little devil deal for us before we leave. I will definitely take Little Horn. Consider we've got a little bit of luck going on. Little Horn as an item, I really, really enjoy. Tears up. Lovely stuff. Perfect. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not sort of interacting with the whole trinket smelting, I feel like once you get to the womb, unless you are really struggling, you can kind of sort of ignore that feature and just kind of curse the rest of the run. Obviously, there is opportunity to smelt more stuff, but like as you can clearly see, we don't really need it on this run. We've done pretty well for ourselves. So I'm basically just making up some of the lost time from earlier in the run. Because I mean, at the minute we are on 45 minutes. This is already I won't say a lengthy run, but like it's getting there. It's gonna be like a 50-minute run. I'd say that's a pretty average length run. You don't want it to run much more than that, especially for a video. Like I know that you guys are sitting there watching. I don't want to be having an hour-long plus run every single time. Don't mind them on occasion. We do some sort of crazy game break or whatever. I'll get like an R key, but I don't want to be doing it all the time. Boom, bow, that's one done. Good, and what will our items be? Honestly, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Don't dislike any of that. I'm going to take this because I want to use it on the boss and see how it does. I do very much appreciate technology. That's a really nice grab. Ooh, there's also a luck penny in there. I'm going to grab that. How many hands do you have? Gosh darn. Yeah, luck penny, I definitely want to grab that. I mean, pretty much worthless at this point, but thank you for Aubrey, I guess. Okay, the charm's doing some stuff. Still don't really remember how this version of Gish does things, how he gets down. Like, I can't deal damage to him at the minute. Wait, why do I have Herming right now? I'm not stood in the fire. I mean, I'll take it. No, I don't have Herming right now. I think that's a bug with these holy fires. With technology, after I've fired a single holy fire, I then just gain the Herming permanently after that point. While the fire's still in the room. And Tech 2 as well, why not? Why not? Didn't think this would get all techie towards the end, but it did. Ooh, now that's perfect. Thank you. Oh, wait, where's that? No, I left my essence behind. I shouldn't have used that. My bad. Didn't get anything from any of those players. We do want to be standing in the fires, though, for the bonus fire rate. But we're still getting the Herming look. Unsure why it works that way, but I'm glad it does. Yeah, this guy's going down quick. Barely gonna get it to do anything as his burn form. I'm taking some bad damage at the minute, I will say. Okay, whoa! Whoa! Need to be shooting through this guy more often, look at that. A lot of bonus damage. I mean, I'm just gonna ignore taking damage right now. I can take the hits on the noggin. I'll be fine. But there you go, we'll close this run out. pretty fun run. I do like a bit of Golem. If there's other characters you guys want to see coming up shortly, do let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.